Welcome to the Ultimate Exodus Bible Quiz, 21 questions, 3 levels of difficulty. Are you ready to dive deep into the story of the Exodus and test your knowledge of one of the most powerful books in the Bible? In this quiz, you'll face 21 carefully crafted questions that increase in difficulty, taking you from beginner level to expert. We'll explore everything from Moses' calling to the journey through the wilderness. Are you up for the challenge? This video isn't just about testing what you know, it's about growing in your understanding of the Bible's powerful lessons. By watching, you'll reflect on themes of freedom, faith, and perseverance, messages that are deeply relevant to the challenges we face in life today. Who knows, you might uncover insights that inspire you or help you through a difficult situation you're facing right now. So, do you have what it takes to answer these 21 questions and make it to the final level? Stick with us, and let's see how well you really know the story of Exodus. Let's get started. Do you know this one? What was the name of Moses' mother? A. Miriam, B. Zipporah, C. Jochebed, D. Rachel. C. Jochebed. Exodus 6:20. Amram married his father's sister Jochebed, who bore him Aaron and Moses. Think fast. What did Pharaoh order be done to all the Hebrew baby boys? A. Have them thrown into the Nile. B. Raise them in the palace. C. Have them circumcised. D. Send them to Midian. A. Have them thrown into the Nile. Exodus 1:22. Then Pharaoh gave this order to all his people. Every Hebrew boy that is born, you must throw into the Nile, but let every girl live. Can you remember? How many brothers did Moses have? A. None. B. 1. C. 2. D. 3. B. 1. Exodus 7:7. Moses was 80 years old and Aaron 83 when they spoke to Pharaoh. Quick question. Who raised Moses as her son? A. Miriam. B. Pharaoh's daughter. C. Zipporah. D. Jochebed. B. Pharaoh's daughter. Exodus 2:10. When the child grew older, she took him to Pharaoh's daughter, and he became her son. She named him Moses, saying, I drew him out of the water. Remember this. Who did Moses marry in Midian? A. Leah. B. Zipporah. C. Rachel. D. Sarah. B. Zipporah. Exodus 2:21. Moses agreed to stay with the man who gave his daughter Zipporah to Moses in marriage. Guess this one. What was the second plague God sent upon Egypt? A. Frogs. B. Locusts. C. Darkness. D. Boils. A. Frogs. Exodus 8:2. If you refuse to let them go, I will send a plague of frogs on your whole country. Let's see if you remember. Who led the song of victory after the Red Sea was parted? A. Aaron. B. Miriam. C. Moses. D. Joshua. B. Miriam. Exodus 15:20. Then Miriam the prophet, Aaron's sister, took a timbrel in her hand, and all the women followed her with timbrels and dancing. Congratulations! You've reached the intermediate level. Now it's going to get a bit tougher, but I know you can do it. Good luck. Who was Moses' father? A. Amram. B. Aaron. C. Levi. D. Jethro. A. Amram. Exodus 6:20. Amram married his father's sister Jochebed, who bore him Aaron and Moses. Amram lived 137 years. Think hard. What was the first miracle Moses performed in Egypt? A. Turned water into blood. B. Sent a plague of frogs. C. Turned his staff into a snake. D. Made locusts cover Egypt. C. Turned his staff into a snake. Exodus 7:10. So Moses and Aaron went to Pharaoh and did just as the Lord commanded. Aaron threw his staff down in front of Pharaoh and his officials, and it became a snake. Test your memory. How did the Israelites find water in the desert? A. From a spring. B. From a rock. C. From a river. D. From a well. B. From a rock. Exodus 17:6. I will stand there before you by the rock at Horeb. Strike the rock, and water will come out of it for the people to drink. Here's a tricky one. How did God protect the Israelites by night? A. A cloud. B. A pillar of fire. C. A strong wind. D. Darkness over the Egyptians. B. A pillar of fire. Exodus 13:21. By day the Lord went ahead of them in a pillar of cloud to guide them on their way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light. Who did God appoint to help Moses lead the people? A. Joshua. B. Caleb. C. Aaron. D. Hur. C. Aaron. Exodus 4:14. Then the Lord's anger burned against Moses, and he said, "What about your brother Aaron the Levite? I know he can speak well. He is already on his way to meet you, and he will be glad to see you." Can you guess? What did God write the 10 Commandments on? A. Stone tablets. B. Papyrus. C. Scrolls. D. Clay tablets. A. Stone tablets. Exodus 31:18. When the Lord finished speaking to Moses on Mount Sinai, he gave him the 2 tablets of the covenant law, the tablets of stone inscribed by the finger of God. Let's dig deeper. How many elders went up Mount Sinai with Moses? A. 70. B. 12. C. 24. D. 10. A. 70. Exodus 24:9. Moses and Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, and the 70 elders of Israel went up. Congratulations, you've reached the difficult level. Now things are really going to get challenging, but I believe in you. Good luck. Test yourself. What animal did the Israelites sacrifice during Passover? A. A goat. B. A lamb. C. A bull. D. A dove. B. A lamb. Exodus 12:3. Tell the whole community of Israel that on the 10th day of this month, each man is to take a lamb for his family, one for each household. How many days did the plague of darkness last? A. 1. B. 3. C. 5. D. 7. B. 3. Exodus 10:22. So Moses stretched out his hand toward the sky, and total darkness covered all Egypt for 3 days. Let's see. How many plagues did God send on Egypt in total? A. 5. B. 7, C. 10, D. 12. C. 10. Exodus 7 to 12. God sent 10 plagues: water turning into blood, frogs, gnats, flies, livestock disease, boils, hail, locusts, darkness, and the death of the firstborn. Try this one. Who helped Moses hold up his arms during the battle against the Amalekites? A. Joshua. B. Aaron and Hur. C. Caleb and Joshua. D. Aaron and Joshua. B. Aaron and Hur. Exodus 17:12. When Moses' hands grew tired, they took a stone and put it under him, and he sat on it. Aaron and Hur held his hands up, one on one side, one on the other, so that his hands remained steady till sunset. Who made the golden calf for the Israelites to worship? A. Moses. B. Aaron. C. Joshua. D. Hur. B. Aaron. Exodus 32:4. He took what they handed him and made it into an idol cast in the shape of a calf, fashioning it with a tool. Then they said, "These are your gods, Israel, who brought you up out of Egypt." How did God appear to Moses on Mount Sinai? A. As a fire. B. As a storm. C. As a cloud. D. As an angel. A. As a fire. Exodus 19:18. Mount Sinai was covered with smoke, because the Lord descended on it in fire. Final question. What did God instruct the Israelites to build as a place for his presence? A. An altar. B. A temple. C. A tabernacle. D. A city. Leave your correct answer in the comments and keep watching the next video that's appearing on the screen to further enrich your biblical knowledge. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, and share so that more people can learn along with you. See you next time.